Good, beautiful day to you today. It is Monday, April 8th. Did you guys know there was an eclipse today? I'm just kidding. You'd have to be living under a rock if you did not know that today is eclipse day. And yeah, whether you participate or not in it, it's up to you. There's going to be tons of live streaming if you don't want to take the risk of wrecking your eyes. So, something for everybody. Anyways, I don't want to talk about the eclipse today. I've heard enough about it. I'm going to talk about my best friend Brian Tracy and his book, Maximum Achievement. So I've been talking about the 7 laws of mental mastery, and this law that I'm about to talk about is no secret. Wait for it. It's the law of attraction. I thought you probably guessed it, but if you get because of The Secret, the movie is all about the law of attraction. Anyways, if you have to explain a joke, it's probably not that good, but I did anyways, so there we go. And so the law of attraction, if you haven't seen The Secret, you should. It's really good. It's really good information all about the law of attraction, but just keep in mind that it's not the only thing that you need to know in order to achieve success in your life. There's a whole lot of other things, and that movie kind of makes it look like all you need to do is visualize and visualize what you want in life, and it will come true. But it's not true. You need to take action on things. So there's a lot more to it, but it is very good at explaining the law of attraction. In fact, The Secret, the movie, is what got me into personal development, and it's what opened up my eyes that there was actually such thing as something called personal development, and that you need to do that as an adult. You never stop learning. So it was an eye opener for me. Started me down the road of personal development, even though I just dabbled in it for quite a long time, but I've gotten really serious about it in the last couple of years. Anyways, it's a little story of The Secret and myself. But I wanted to talk to you about the law of attraction and what Brian Tracy has to say about the law of attraction. So let's read, shall we? Sorry if I'm out of breath. I just walked up a hill. I'll be glad for the days where I don't get out of breath walking up a small grade. But anyways, I am right now. All right. The law of attraction says that you are a living magnet. You invariably attract into your life people and situations in harmony with your dominant thought. Like attracts like. Birds of a feather flock together. You hear those geese? That's kind of funny that they squawked when I said that. Birds of a feather flock together. Everything in your life you have attracted to yourself because of the person you are, and especially because of your thoughts. Your friends, your family, your relationships, your job, your problems, and your opportunities have all been attracted to you because of the habitual way of thinking in each area. Well, it's pretty powerful. You know what you are, what you think. It's basically what it's saying there. If you think positively, positive things will happen. If you think negatively, negative things will happen. And that's the way it is. And I know that that's true, right? Because if you're not a very positive person, if you're a negative person because bad things keep happening to you, but bad things keep happening to you because you're a negative person. No, it's kind of a vicious circle. All right, moving on. What else? So if you're getting flopped around here, I'm hanging on to this with one hand. Many people hold themselves back because they don't know how to get from where they are to where they want to go. But because of the law of attraction, it's not necessary for you to have all the answers before you begin. As long as you're clear about what you want and the kind of people you want to be associated with, you'll draw them into your life. Happy people seem to attract other happy, pleasant people. A person with a prosperity consciousness seems to attract money-making ideas and opportunities. Optimistic, enthusiastic salespeople attract bigger and better customers. Positive business people attract the resources, customers, suppliers, and bankers they need to build successful businesses. The law of attraction works everywhere, all the time. Well, that's true. It's true, right? I mean, I'd like to attract some of these people in my life, but maybe I'm not putting enough effort into thinking about it. I'm mostly trying to get my life in order, so I guess I'm thinking more about myself more than attracting other things into my life, but I don't have a lot of negative people in my life. And the negative people that are in my life are not in my life out of choice, right? They're in there because I'm probably related to them. Or, have to be in contact with them for other reasons, but they're not who I would choose to have in my life. But we all have negative people in our lives, but I try to limit my time around them and keep trying to be positive and look on the bright side, even when they like to look on the negative side of everything. There's not much you can do with people. Like I said, I just try to limit my contact with people that have to be in your lives that are negative. Like, not everyone has a sunny disposition, but it'd be nice if they did. You can have more and be more and do more because you can change the person you are. You can change your dominant thoughts by exercising rigorous mental mastery. You can discipline yourself by keeping your thoughts on what you want and refusing to think about what you don't want. People who use the law of attraction in a positive way are often called lucky. This is just another way of attempting to explain why so many good things and helpful people are drawn into the lives of those who are clear about their goals and consistently optimistic about achieving them. Yes, absolutely. We all know successful people in life. We're like, oh, aren't they lucky? Wow, or those people living in the mansions, wow, those guys are lucky to live there. Well, no, they're not. They wanted that life. They visualized it and they worked towards it. Like, luck isn't really a thing. Luck happens to prepared people that are ready to take action and are prepared to take action. So I definitely try to develop a positive mindset and keep the negative thoughts out. I'm not like perfect at it by any means, but I do keep in mind of what my thoughts are and how I'm feeling. I do try to put a positive spin on things, but sometimes with some people it's very difficult, and I find that I still am not very positive around them or even talking about them, and I am trying to change that. But it is a slow process because, well, there's a lot of issues that I need to just get over, which I'm not. But I am trying and making an effort, and it's not an overnight process. But I'm fortunate that it's only like one or two people that really bring me down and that I think negatively about anytime I think of them. But I'm working on it. That's all you can do. Anyways, I guess that's it. That's the law of attraction. So basically, keep your thoughts positive, write down your goals, visualize them, keep them in mind when you're doing things. Like, I'm doing the 75 hard, and it hasn't been that hard. Well, I'm only a week in. I'll preface that. This is day 7. So it's not really, it's not day 70, right? So essentially the law of attraction is, like, think about what you want in a positive way and how you will feel when you achieve it, but you also must take action towards it, right? Even if I think about living in a mansion, but don't do anything, just sit on my butt at home and think that, oh, because I'm visualizing this and I really want it, it's going to happen. No, you have to put in the work and try to keep your negativity to a minimum. I know that is tough, especially in today's society and everything that's going on in the world, which it's hard to find a positive thing to think about, but just what Brian Tracy says is think about your goals. If you find yourself getting into a negative mindset, think about your goals because they make you feel happy and will help eliminate that negative thought in your head and replace it with positive thinking about your goals. Because I know even with my own experience, thinking about my goals makes me happy because I can't wait to achieve them and I can't wait to see what the future brings when I have achieved these current set of goals, but I'm going to keep setting them because goals are that's what keeps you going on the right path. If you don't have goals, you don't know where you're going in life. And even if you're not clear on what you want, write it down anyways, and you'll get clearer as time goes on. I know that I still do have trouble visualizing things. I didn't know what I wanted exactly. And I didn't know how, I've tried to think about what I want in my life, and I know approximately what I want, but it also keeps changing. So I keep reflecting on my goals and adjusting them as necessary because what I wanted even 3 months ago is not the same as what I want now in some aspects of my life. Some aspects it is, some things have changed. So just keep that in mind, and your goals are ever evolving, and just try to keep a positive mindset. Like, even with the crappy people in your life, I just try to limit my contact and not take what they say so personally. But honestly, I'm not perfect, and sometimes I do, and it does bring me down. But then I think about my goals and what I'm doing, and I get back on track, working towards my goals and not thinking about what they say, because they're a negative person anyways, or negative people, and I don't want them in my life. Fortunately, they have to be for the time being, but I try to let them affect me as least as possible, and that's all we can really do. So thanks for watching. Hope you got something out of this video. If you did, consider giving it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow.